Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there today? I hope everybody is staying healthy and safe. Well, I need your help. I have an idea, and I don't know if this idea has already been brought up in the past, but it's something I started thinking about after I was seeing everybody upset about not being able to get the University Blue ones yesterday. So I was seeing some numbers around, and I don't know if they're accurate, but I saw that there were only 130,000 pairs of these University Blues yesterday. 130,000 pairs for the billions of people on this earth. That is just not enough pairs. So it started me thinking, what could Jordan Brand do to make it so that the people who really want the shoe get the shoe? And here's my idea. Jordan Brand starts a pre-order program. So here's how I kind of envision it working. Jordan Brand comes up with an idea, maybe like say 6 months, a year in advance for a release. So let's use University Blues as an example. Let's say 6, 8, 12 months ago, they come out to us consumers and say, look, we're going to be putting out these University Blue ones. Whoever wants this shoe, we're going to open up pre-orders. So you pre-order the shoe through Nike. You give them your name, your address, size, whatever. And what this does is this guarantees Jordan sales. Guarantees them sales. Because what you do is you put your pre-order in for the shoe, you pay for it up front, and then when there is a scheduled release day eventually put out, the shoe gets shipped directly to you. That's kind of how I envision this working. So not only does Jordan Brand win, because it gets guaranteed sales. You already have pre-orders. So let's say for these Jordan 1 University Blues, they got 300,000 pre-orders. So right there they know we're guaranteed 300,000 sales because people pre-ordered, they paid, we got it. So what that does is not only are they guaranteed sales, they don't have to do things like forecast, try to trend and forecast, costs for materials and things like that. They know what they have to buy. Now, what that would do is, okay, you can still make your 130,000, 200,000 pairs that you're going to release on the actual release day. And what that does is, basically, it would just be like a normal release. If people didn't want to pre-order, they can attempt to try to get the shoe on release day, and then they'd have to fight over the 200,000 pairs that are left. Then you'd have your resellers with the bots jumping in and everything like that. But what that does is that guarantees people who really, really want the shoe the opportunity to buy the shoe for retail. Another idea that I had to go along with this pre-order program is, what about if Jordan Brand lets us fans decide what the pre-order shoe is? So I'm not saying they would do this with every single order or every single release. Maybe they do it with 4 or 5 releases a year, maybe even 3 or 4 releases a year, maybe a release a quarter, maybe every quarter, so every first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, Jordan Brand does one of these pre-order releases. And what if they let us as fans pick the shoe that would be pre-ordered? Let's say that they put out a list of shoes, and they say to us fans, okay, we are going to take, based on fan voting, so you'd get like a social media aspect of it, you'd get us as fans of the shoes to be able to put our input into it, and basically they could come out list and say, look, okay, so this is what we're thinking about doing. What are the 4 most sought after shoes that you guys would want to see as fans? So let's say they put in like a Jordan 1 Chicago, maybe a Jordan 12 Cherry, things like that. And we as fans could vote on that. And then based on the voting, the top 4 would get to be pre-orders. So what you could do is then, okay, they say, okay, this is what we're going to do. So these are the top 4 sneakers that won the voting. So next year, we're going to start the pre-order for these. So that's kind of my vision of what this pre-order thing would be. It doesn't really affect anybody who resells or anything like that, because theoretically, if you're a reseller, you could put in a pre-order for a shoe and get your pairs. You could technically do that, and then you could resell it for whatever you want. Now, people are guaranteed to get the shoe if they do the pre-order program, which is basically what we all want. But there would still be hype around it. Imagine the hype. Like, okay, well, this shoe is picked by fans, for fans, and we're also giving you a guarantee to get the shoe. So I just think this would be a really great idea to help us as everyday average Joe consumers who don't use bots, who are not, heavy resellers, who just want the shoe because we want the shoe and we want to wear it because we love it. It would give us the opportunity to get the shoe and not have to be fighting, for fighting against, programs and computer bots and things like that we're not going to beat because we're trying to manually cop the shoe on cell phones and laptops and, and desktop computers. It's just not going to happen. And then, like the university ones, now if you really like the shoe, currently I think the resale for these things is like $500. Like, that's kind of ridiculous for a shoe that retails for $190, but probably only costs maybe like $25 to $30 to make. So, I mean, you're taking a $25, $30 shoe and paying $500 for it just because of all the hype around it. So, the pre-order program, in my idea, is the best way to solve all this. So, and I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying every single release. Maybe 3 to 4 special releases a year. Like, for instance, we're getting the cool gray 11s. If they don't want to make 500,000 pairs or 1 million pairs, and they're only going to make 200,000 pairs, and we have to fight over 200,000 pairs, well, this would have been a great shoe to do the pre-order program on, because you could say, okay, well, this is what we're going to make. If you want the shoe, pre-order it on the site, pay for it, and when the release day is, we'll ship it to you. And I think that'd be great. And Nike does something similar to that already with the Nike By You. I mean, I recently did a Nike By You custom Air Max 1. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Instead of, though, going through the program and, picking, what colors you want, things like that, the shoe's already picked. You just pay for it, and you're guaranteed the pair. So that is my idea. Now, if you guys think that this idea is a good idea and it has any kind of merit, then I need your help. What I need you to do is I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I would love to get this video or my idea in the hands of somebody at Jordan Brand who actually can maybe do something about it, or maybe think, that's a good idea, or no, it's not a good idea. But that's what I need your help on. So if you like this idea and you think the idea has merit, please share the video, tweet out my idea. I don't care. I don't care if I get credit for the idea. I would just like to be able to get a shoe finally for retail and not have to pay resale for it. So again, if you like the idea, please share the video. Please like the video. If you can think of anybody out there that is got connections with Jordan Brand or anything like that, let them know this idea and see what happens. But anyway, again, thank you guys a lot for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and take care.